Welcome back to Map Gaming, my fellow digits. This is Pi here, coming to you in 1080p 60. So I'm on with Mr. Tilly, and today we are working on building a minecart track all the way from Mombastropolis to the main house. So man, you'll be able to ride minecart tracks for ages. Jeez, this thing goes through so much mountain. How long did it take to dig all this out?
This took 10 minutes.
10 minute, whatever.
Not really.
What? Not really.
I don't remember. I did it the first month I was on Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I don't remember.
Whoops. Oh, okay, that was odd. Anyway, so if we do this, let me get the cobblestone. Darn it! Why didn't I bring a shovel? Cole,
because
where's all the shovels? Cole, do you have a shovel?
I have a shovel, but it's almost gone.
Why is it almost gone?
I used it clearing all that land you just saw.
Why did you use it clearing all the land? Oh, that's right, I've got a ton of diamonds. I could just make new ones. Alright. Dink. Do you have a crafting table?
I can make a crafting table.
So could I. I'm doing it right now. Okay, bang. There we are. And now, sticks. Oh, look, I actually have an iron shovel that I picked up from a zombie. I'd rather use this, though. Okay, so if we go along like this, we're going to need to build a bridge over this water. We might need to do a little bit of water re-landscaping. You know, let me dig this down a little bit more. So that way we can coax the water a little bit to stay in a proper stream bed, you know? If you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
I understand you. I get you, Smalls.
Smalls? Who's Smalls?
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing
Smalls?
me. I don't know. I think it's off of a movie. I think it's off Sandlot.
Oh, really?
Okay, I saw the new Star Wars movie, and I just want to say this. I am very disappointed.
You're disappointed in the new Star Wars movie?
I am.
Wow, that's not a popular opinion.
I was looking forward to it also.
Don't you dare spoil it for anyone watching.
I am not going to spoil it, but I'm just going to say this, and this is not a spoiler.
Okay.
It has the exact same story as A New Hope.
It really does. It really does.
If they didn't put the scene in there from A New Hope, they sure referenced it.
Well, you know, everyone watching, they're so nostalgic. They want, when they see Star Wars, they expect that same plot.
But this is the thing is that honestly, I didn't learn anything. I mean, I really didn't learn anything more about the characters than I did whenever I started the movie. There really wasn't. I mean, maybe since it's a trilogy, maybe it takes a while more for the characters to develop, but I feel like I should have gotten more character development out of that one story. Maybe just a tad bit more. I'm not going to say I'm supposed to get all...
Yeah, I feel like, if I had to guess, I would feel like that, that J.J. Abrams, or whoever's writing it, whatever, will take the movies into a new direction after this first one, because I feel like they're just getting all the nostalgia that people want to see out of the way first, and then they'll start going along with their own storylines.
I'm just saying, it's kind of like, I just don't like the fact that it literally is almost an exact copy.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I kind of knew that when going into it, because I saw people posting on Facebook about it, so... Yeah.
Now, I do want to say something. I learned something today about Star Wars that I did not know.
Really? What was that?
Luke Skywalker's original name was, it was Star Killer. No, yeah. It was something to that effect. And they actually named the new, mega weapon after. It was kind of like a throwback to Luke Skywalker's original name.
Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But I felt like it was very entertaining. There was a lot of... I loved the action and the cinematography. No problem
with saying that it's like, just looking at it as a movie, it was very entertaining. It was very well done. But I was not satisfied with the story. I really just didn't learn anything. Like I don't know like where the First Order came from. I don't know
Yeah, I
anything real.
feel like they saved a lot to be explained into the movies that will be coming up. That's what I really sensed. And yeah, I agree that when I was watching it, I wanted to know more of like where it all, where everything came from, and why, like why there are still TIE fighters, why there are still stormtroopers, why there are still rebels
Yeah,
around.
and
So
it's like I'm not trying to say like I know it. Like I'm not trying to claim to know everything, but it's like after just taking that film, or the script writing class or whatever,
mm-hmm.
it's just like I really don't. I think that was like my biggest problem with the whole story is I just did not learn anything about the characters. That it's like we really know nothing more about Ray than we did whenever we started it. And I also really do not like the fact that what's his name, the new villain can do. And this is just me, I guess. I really like the fact that he can do a lot of things that Darth Vader can't or wasn't able to do,
Oh, like what?
like freeze a shot like from a gun, like in the air. I know Darth Vader could catch it, but I never saw him stop it.
Oh yeah, though how I saw it is that he was able to do things that Star Wars that any like Sith Lord could have done. It's just that some of them choose to do it. Like I feel like this Sith was a lot more dramatic in his actions. So I feel like that Darth Vader could have done that if he chose to, but I don't think it negates that, like, oh, Siths have these new special powers. Because, like, the
Yeah,
Emperor was able to shoot electricity, but, like, Darth Vader never did or anything.
I mean that's true, but I also didn't like the fact that Rey learned the Force so fast. It's like she didn't even have any training,
Yeah,
but yet she could do
that's
things.
a valid point. But now you're kind of getting into spoiler territory there. You're kind
Oh,
of
okay. This is actually pretty cool.
might have to bleep some things for some people.
James Bond, Daniel Craig is actually in Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, it was cool to see that Andy Serkis was in Star Wars 2. Do not say who it was, because that was fun for me to try to figure out through the film. Who he...
Well, do you know who Daniel Craig was?
Well, you can tell me after we stop recording.
Okay. But just for everybody watching, Daniel Craig is in the new Star Wars. So.
Yeah, and that's fine. Oh, right, so...
But I don't know. And it's like the whole thing about loot, like where they do find. It's like, what kind of guy decides he wants to go hide, but yet he leaves a map?
Yeah, that's kind of... I feel like that's something that they'll explain more in future movies. They left a lot of things kind of open-ended so that they can explain it later on. That's the kind of vibe I was getting from it.
Yeah. The only thing I learned out of the whole Star Wars movie, and I feel like it's important for everybody to realize, is that for
Yeah.
R2D2, depression can affect anyone,
Even robots?
even robots. He was so depressed he
Aw,
couldn't even
poor
talk.
R2D2. So even some robots have Actually, no. Those robots kind of did have emotions. Like R2D2 and C3PO do really... Yeah, they do actually have emotions. So yeah, depression actually kind of makes sense for a robot. Interesting thought.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good, entertaining movie, but I don't think that. I think the thing for me is that I really wish that George Lucas would have continued directing and having an
Really?
influence in the writing. And
Didn't
producing
he
it.
direct the prequels?
He directed and produced, I believe, the prequels and the originals.
Okay, yeah. I know he was a producer on some of them. I can't tell which ones that he's done and whatnot.
He directed the first ones. I know that for sure. because like I remember watching a documentary about Star Wars and how George Lucas actually contacted Steven Spielberg and he like tried to get him to take the
I
movie off.
heard about that, yeah. To get him to direct Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, and like Steven Spielberg was like, no, he wouldn't do it because he's like, this is your movie and you're gonna do great at it or whatever.
Interesting.
And it's kind of like the reason why, like in the news, is like apparently like they used to do. It's like whenever the other would come out with a new movie, they'd always have like their famous characters congratulating them on each other's new movie.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's like Steven Spielberg had like E.T. congratulating George Lucas on
Oh
on
really?
the
That's neat.
Star Wars movies sometimes and stuff like that. And they continued the tradition with the new Star Wars movie by having a Tyrannosaurus Rex place a medallion on the new droid's head for them becoming like the most successful, box office debut
That's funny.
movie or something like that. I forget what the official
Cole,
title is.
why do I get the feeling that I'm doing this all on my own?
Because I'm talking and people like to hear me talk.
Okay.
No, I'll help. I just don't understand what you're doing. This is hard for me to follow.
Oh, here. Start taking tracks and just lay them on top of the cobblestone.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. But yeah, interesting thoughts about the movie. There's a couple of things I might have bleeped out, but yeah, other than that.
Oh, wait till everybody hears the biggest spoiler.
Right.
You should just like put on this video title contains Star Wars spoilers.
No, I want people to still watch my videos without having those that haven't been able to see it. Because it took us like 2 weeks for us to watch it because I wanted to watch it when all my family, when we all got together for Christmas. And that wasn't going to happen for like 2 weeks after it came out.
Okay. I guess okay.
Not to mention that Alexia, your roommate's girlfriend, she was going to Ukraine for Christmas, and she can't watch Star Wars there until after she gets back. So.
Well, I guess. Well, I mean, she could watch it over there.
No, she can't. They don't show it there.
They don't?
Yeah. Or at least
Why?
not yet. It's not coming out there yet, from what it sounds like. I think that's the main reason. Either that or she's waiting to see it with her boyfriend, but I'm pretty sure they
I think
can't
she's
see
waiting to see it with Ben.
it. Yeah. Could be, but.
Billy, are you on Twitter?
I can't. I've tried Twitter. I just can't stand it, personally. Like, I'm not against people that use it. It's just, I personally can't stand it. I feel too limited. I just feel too limited when using it.
Okay, so do I need to have the rails go on this cobblestone thing?
This one, yeah. Not the dirt.
Okay, so I'll go back now. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit off when connecting the cobblestone. Whoopsie. Alright. Ding, ding, ding.
What's the timer for this episode?
I don't know. Did I start the timer?
I think so.
No, yeah, I did. We still have a minute and a half left.
A whole minute and a half?
A whole minute and a half. Seems like such a long time, isn't it?
It does.
But yeah, did you see like how fast Star Wars, like it got like $1 billion in just like a couple of weeks.
I know.
People love their Star Wars, that's for sure.
Well, wait, oh my gosh.
What?
Started laying the track again on the dirt.
It goes a lot faster when you use pickaxes. You know?
My pickaxe is almost gone.
Hey, Mr. Enderman, how are you? Hey, Cole. I have a pet. Can I keep him? Oh man, he just ran in the water. Ow, my goodness, he is really upset with me.
I hate those things.
Jeez, this Enderman! He's like not... Oh, now he gave up on me. Oh, now I looked at him again. And he's running back in the water. Jeez! He wants me dead! He wants me dead, Cole. What should I do?
He wants you dead or... I don't know. He wants you as dead as a doornail.
Deader than a dead doornail. Oh, darn it, the timer's done already. Alright, well, we've made a lot of good progress here.
We might get this done.
We might.
Or join us for episode 2000 where we finally complete the railway.
Actually, I think it's like episode 818.
I was just being sarcastic.
No, it's actually, I'm pretty sure this... No, this is episode 818. I'm gonna sound like such an idiot if I'm wrong. But I think the next episode is 819.
I was just being sarcastic because it takes us so long to get stuff done, so I was like, join us for episode 2000 because...
Well, yeah, whatever.
So have you thought about what you're going to do once you reach 1,000 videos?
No, I'll think about that when I come. It'll probably be another montage of like other videos. Those are I enjoy doing those.
So, quick question: do you count the videos you did with your sister, or do you just count the ones you do individually, like this?
Yeah, I count every video that I've made.
Okay.
Every last video.
Okay. I was going to tell you something that's pretty cool. There's actually a TV show that's only on YouTube that takes place in IKEA, inside an IKEA store without IKEA's permission.
Really?
It's called IKEA Heights.
Really?
Yes.
How did they pull it off?
I don't know. There's only 5 episodes though, and it was like made like in 2010 or something like that. It isn't like that. It's not really that good. But it's hilarious because the guy climbs out of bed fully dressed. It's like, because, they're just in a store.
Oh.
It's just funny.
Alright, Cole. Time to sign off.
Just for all the viewers' sake,
What
really,
was
I'm
that?
not endorsing the TV show.
An egg just came down from the waterfall. Interesting.
All right.
Anyway, well, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series, you can move on to the next episode or even subscribe to be notified of future videos. Goodbye!